Look at this. Did you see this? Organized crime. That's what they're calling us. Organized. And this paper lies left and right, but that is one word they got wrong right there. Organized. What we're doing, that's a compliment.
They mean it loosely.
I mean it loosely. We weren't even loosely organized. Organized? What? That's a fucking joke.
Freddie and Don had it organized.
Oh, please. I mean, come on. Organized? If we had it organized, Curly, why was some kid invited into our spot with a Tech 9 in a fucking Bigfoot pizza box? Organized? Okay, we should have had lookouts out there, okay? We should have had guards posted. That fucking kid should have been stripped down with skivvies before he even set foot in that place.
Should've, could've, would've. You could say anything now, huh?
Oh, we're just supposed to forget it because they fucked up?
Hey.
Look, they didn't fuck up. After so many years running shit in this town, everything was going their way. They want to extort money, they got it. Someone gets arrested, they paid off the right person and got him out. Someone gets murdered and the press blames some drunken ex-con. They didn't fuck up. They got complacent.
It's a pretty word for sloppy.
Oh, you're right, they slipped. It's perfectly natural.
Well, they planned, though. They were organized, I know.
Well, then where is everything?
Well, what are you looking for?
Anything that organized organizations have. Papers, files, documents, keys, locks to documents, names, boilerplates.
What do you think this is, Safeway? I mean, you know, you can't keep stuff like that around. I mean, that's evidence. They'll nail you.
Well, come on, Curly, this is a huge organization. There must have been something written down somewhere.
They had it organized.
How? And look, Curly, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that is just the problem. There was no organization.
Yeah, how would you know, huh?
Come on, I know. It was obvious. Sometimes Freddie would forget assignments.
Oh,
What?
Come on.
Yeah, sometimes.
Freddie would not forget.
Yeah, look, a couple months ago, right, he calls me over to do some, a work, some assignments, right? So he calls me over, and I didn't want to talk about that because he doesn't want to talk about it over the phone, so I say, I'll be right over. So I get over there not less than a half an hour later, right? And I get there, and he's looking at me like, what are you doing here, right? I say, Freddie, you called me over not less than 10 minutes ago for an assignment. Hey, that was the first time I met you.
Do not forget assignments.
Oh, no. He said there must have been some misunderstanding, right? So I don't push, right? He said, he'd make it up to me. He said he was sorry. But I kind of felt sorry for Freddie, I mean, he was getting up there. He was like, 70 or something?
Are you 68?
Yeah, well, whatever. He just plain forgot assignments.
That's bullshit.
Hey, maybe something else came up and slipped his mind.
Oh, come on. You don't forget something like that. If you're going to call someone like me in to do something like that, you don't forget that. I don't care how many times you've been pinching, right? You don't take that shit lightly.
So, is it untrue what they wrote about you in there?
Who?
In there. Little blurb they got on you.
Where? In here? Hey, Joseph Ciboloni. A local philanderer. I believe the only surviving member from Pennsylvania. How did they know that? Oh, look at you over there. What is so fucking funny? That is a stupid laugh,
Sounds like that reporter knows you pretty well.
Hey, I was in the thick. I took a bullet in the shoulder.
Yeah, well, we all took a bullet.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. Destiny. That's right, Larry. I mean, think of all the other places you could have got hit, all right? In the thigh, the legs, the buttocks, the other shoulder. But no. Hey, come on. Where's some paper? We gotta get stuff written down, right? We gotta get the list going, okay? We gotta get the finances flowing again. Gotta get it pinching, okay?
You gotta stop smoking sherm.
Hey, I think we can do it.
We are at a funeral.
Come on, Larry, you must know something. You must have some contacts from some of the other people that we had before. Look, with us three heroes, right? We're just gonna lead the group right back, okay?
Joe, I mean, who are we gonna lead? We are the group. There's nobody else.
Look, they think they got us beat. They think they got the drop on us, right? They think they can just divvy up the territory, right? We'll blow their fucking minds, right? They're gonna think they miscalculated and worked with the wrong guys. Now is the time.
What do you think this is? The chitty chitty bang bang?
Today, my dear friends, is the first day of the rest of your lives.
Look, Joe, you just don't start something up. It's a big risk. You just don't go jump into something. It takes time.
Look, you gonna let that kid ruin your life?
Oh, come on. I'm not afraid of some kid.
What then?
Look, it's hot right now, Joe. People have died. And this town is crawling with lawmen and reporters just looking to be the big hero to make the break in this shit case. I saw a couple cop cars on my way over here this morning. That never happens.
What? Did you say cops?
That's right, the cops.
Excuse me, please forgive me, but did I hear you say the cops?
Hey, look, if you don't respect them, they're gonna nail you every time. I mean, these pinches get nailed daily. It's right there in the paper. And the cops, they got all kinds of science working for them these days. You so much as fart in a room, and they're gonna sift through that air and give you the addresses of the last 3 places you ate. Even Richie, he got tagged once.
Richie?
Yep. He was picking his nose at gigs, wiping snot on the walls. Tough guy.
They got Richie?
Oh, the forensic people, they live for that. And they do DNA testing, excrement testing, hair testing, clothes testing from the fibers. I mean, you go in there all sloppy, wiping your snots around. It's like leaving a business card with your photo on it.
They got Richie.
Oh, yeah. He did 2 years upstate when he was 18. Not for running numbers, though, or pinching. No, he did 2 years for picking his nose.
Wow, I didn't know that. Richie. You know what I should do? I should get a jar full of other people's boogers and just wipe them in all those crime scenes and really fuck with those people.
Yeah, well, you better wear a rubber glove while you're spreading them around, or they're gonna find you and your jar of snot.